Hi, Ukulele Mike here. The song "The Streets of Laredo" is an old American cowboy song, but its roots even go back further to Irish ballads. It goes a long ways back, and it's been interpreted over and over again with different lyrics in different forms, but it comes down to us today as "The Streets of Laredo." Marty Robbins and so many people have done this song and still to continue to interpret the tune. I've done this in two keys, and the reason for that is that I just want to give players an experience of what we call modulation, or changing key within the bass, within the body of the song. So in the very beginning, it starts in the key of F. Now, one of the great things about this song, it's in the Chord Melody Book 4, the newest one that was just released here in September, is that it is a great song for early players of solo instrumental ukulele. It involves literally no barring. There's only one place that you might have a challenge, and that's when it goes into the key of G. Now, usually when a song modulates, that's kind of a fancy word for changing key. When the song changes key, it usually goes up rather than go down. But in this video, actually, I have it go up and then down, and then up and then down. So it's kind of cool to have it kind of circulate that way in the two different keys. But when you go to the G chord, instead of playing the G like you normally would, what I have you do is bar the first three strings at the second fret, and then put the middle finger on the third fret of the second string. Still a G chord, but it's done with two fingers instead of three. And the reason why I want to do that is that I want to have the little pinky be able to play the fifth fret of the first string. So you see that's a form of a G chord. You could play it just straight like that, but adding the little pinky up on the fifth fret of the first string, it adds a nice brightness to it, and it's necessary for this song because the melody goes up to the fifth fret of the first string. So it is a chord melody piece. You just play it, you get the chord under your fingers and strum with your thumb. That's all you have to do. No finger picking involved. And as I mentioned, this is in the eBook 4, and you can get this by making a payment of $25.95 through the PayPal button on my website. And once you do that, I will then personally email it to you within the day. So there you have it, The Streets of Laredo. Happy strumming. Hi, Ukulele Mike here. On September 21st, we released the brand new Chord Melody eBook, Chord Melody eBook 4. Happy and proud to announce this release. This was a collection that I've been working on for over a year, and it finally came together in the last few weeks of our vacation at the ocean when I could really focus on it. And I did things in this book that I never thought I would do. I mean, I did, I think, a really effective chord melody arrangement of the Jupiter suite, or the Jupiter piece from the symphonic suite, The Planets, by Gustav Holst. It's a grand piece of music, comes out nicely on the ukulele. I also did Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring by J.S. Bach, and many arrangers have done wonderful arrangements of it, but they've generally all been in finger-picking style. My intent was to do it in chord melody style, and chord melody style is so much easier, so much more accessible for more players because it doesn't involve finger-picking. Also, in Jesu Joy of Man's Desiring, I avoided as much as possible the upper fret notes. I tried to keep it down in a lower range that was easier to play and in a comfortable area on the fingerboard for most players. Now, all of my collections, and this one is no exception, there is a diversity of complexity from the very simple to the more complex. So you have songs like Mary Had a Little Lamb, or Bingo, B-I-N-G-O, or I can't think of it right now, but there's all these children's nursery rhymes in here that are great for beginners of all ages. It's a great way to get into solo playing. And then I've done, one of the pieces that I did over a year ago was Feed the Birds from Mary Poppins. What a beautiful piece. Works so nicely on the ukulele. I did Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, also from Mary Poppins. I did All My Loving by the Beatles, and I Love Her by the Beatles. Beautiful, elegant piece. Also in this book are selections, such as the Irish tunes, the ballads. I did the Raglan Road, the Star of County Down, the Irish Washerwoman. If you're into Celtic or Irish songs, Oh Danny Boy is in there too, in a chord melody format. I also took the song Smile by Charlie Chaplin, like I did that earlier on in one of the other ebooks. I think it was in the first one. But I adapted this one into a different key of C, which I think is a little easier to play even. First one wasn't bad, but this one's even easier. So it's just another approach to the song in a different key. So I've also arranged everything and printed everything out in large print format, so it's easy to read. And the bottom line is all ukulele tablature, and the upper line is standard treble clef notation, as you see in this piece. Here's Bring Me Sunshine, that was done so beautifully by the Jive Aces a few years ago. Works out so nicely in a chord melody solo instrumental format. A few of these pieces I couldn't help but put the lyrics in, because I just love the lyrics. Also, a couple of them, like Feed the Birds, I put them in because they become like markers, because the song is structurally a little complex. It's got a rather long verse before it even gets into the main chorus. So a few of the songs have lyrics. And as I say, it arrives to your inbox as a PDF file. This is just my own personal copy that I printed out. You don't even have to print it out. You can have it on your laptop. You could have it on your mobile devices. I know a lot of people that just put their iPads on their music stand and play directly from those. You can just scroll through the songs that way. So either print out individual songs, just print out one or two and work on them. You don't have to print out the entire collection, so you have that option too. So another way to get into all these songs is go to my blog site, www.allthingsukulele.com. allthingsukulele.com. And spell that correctly, UKULELE.com. Now on that site you will find postings on all of the songs in all three of the other collections, and I'm up to about 14 on this, where I actually show clips of the tablature. You can try it out. And I sometimes have backstories about the songs. Sometimes I have video performances or video tutorials of the songs. And that's starting to grow on this one. I got 2 up now on YouTube. Come Back to Sorrento, and what was the second one? Oh yeah, The Star of County Down. Beautiful Irish ballad. Those are both up on YouTube now. Some others I will be doing on the Vimeo channel because they're copyright, and if I put them on YouTube, they'll kick me off. They've got me in their crosshairs, so I can't do that. So if you don't find something on YouTube, go to my Vimeo channel. By the way, you can go there now and just look up all of my videos on there, because I've got a ton of videos, including some of the more popular Christmas videos like the chestnuts roasting on an open fire, etc. So also, to purchase this, it sells for $25.95. Go to my website, that's ukulelemike.lynch.com, and go to the PayPal button, click on it, make your payment, and then I will personally email it to you within the day, and you'll have it in your inbox and ready to start playing. as well as all the other collections. By the way, speaking of that, all 4 of my ebook collections combined as what I call a quartet can be purchased all together at the same time at a discount price of $70. Also, the first 3, which I call the trilogy, can be purchased at a discount price of $50. So you can take advantage of that if you'd like, if you don't have any of these at all. But you may want to just buy individual books. The first 3 are $20 each, and this one is $25.95. So there you have it. eBook 4, 40 brand new chord melody solos. Have fun, and as always, happy strumming.